In the third episode of Sausage Party, Foodtopia, Barry and the other food are getting ready for the carnival, with a particular emphasis on burning alive the lone human. A bird unexpectedly attacks them as they get ready for it. Barry makes the decision to battle it, but his attempts to subdue the bird through its butt are unsuccessful. The human is forced by Frank and Brenda to find a way to stop the bird from wreaking devastation in Foodtopia. The food constructs a scarecrow with the man's assistance, and it successfully wards off the bird. Issue resolved. Barry is not persuaded, but Frank and Brenda believe the man is helpful as a result of this experience. Just before the fiery confrontation is about to happen, Frank and Brenda replace the living man with a human corpse, with Frank commanding the body via his butt. They feel that this satisfies everyone's desire. Barry is pleased to see the corpse's shadow on fire, but he becomes uneasy when he can't seem to locate Brenda or Frank. Orange had started to put a new plan into motion during the event. In exchange for the mouth pearl, or human tooth, he had given the food a better view of the concert from his home. Given that human teeth were not yet valued in Foodtopia, some food consent to Orange's trade, allowing Orange to amass a sizable collection of teeth. Frank, in the meantime, has used his butt to control the man's body to get him to his and Brenda's treehouse. Frank and Brenda attempt to argue that their choice at the treehouse was the right one, but they encounter another ethical dilemma. The man is starving and may not survive if he does not eat soon. The man argues for his food at the end of the episode, saying, "I'm not picky. Any of those musical acts, I'd eat. I'm not avaricious. I'm not requesting the front runner. I am aware that the bagel is your pal. A roadie and an opener. Anything at all. The decision is made by the two of you. Thus, what say you, huh?" The review of the episode. The attack by the birds in this episode serves to highlight the worth of humanity, particularly for Frank and Brenda, who are the only ones who can rationally consider their situation even though it goes against the rebellion's main goal of annihilating all humans. Barry, meantime, thinks that food can exist without humans and can sustain on its own. The episode's primary goal is to highlight an ethical dilemma: should victims accept assistance from their predator in order to survive, even when a large portion of it is devoted to the stage acts? It also looks at how Frank and Brenda may maintain the man's life without having to give up one of their pals. The first waves of the impending shift in food society are also introduced in this episode, including the psychology of scarcity, the mechanics of supply and demand, and the emerging barter system.